The Last Song.
Yes, The Last Song, the film based on the novel by the infamous Nicholas Sparks, writer of such film atrocities as A Walk to Remember, Dear John, and of course, The Notebook. This was also the first major film role that Miley Cyrus has had since Hannah Montana.
So, let's clench our teeth, put on our earmuffs, and jump right in. Earmuffs, get it? Because you can't hear when you're wearing them.
The film starts off with, is this the right movie? What the hell's going on? Must have gotten the wrong film. Oh, never mind. Hannah Montana plays Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus plays Ronnie Miller, a troubled teen who's going to spend the summer with her father. And we know she's a troubled teen because she wears dark clothes, a black hoodie, and boots to the beach. While at the beach, she runs into Thor's little brother, Liam Hemsworth. Oh look, antagonists! Back at home, we learn that Ronnie was a talented musician as a child and got into Juilliard, but has chosen not to go.
Nobody's perfect.
At the beach, Ronnie meets subplot number 1, Blaze. Or as her parents call her,
my real name is Galadriel, it's from Lord of the Rings.
Which may be the coolest name ever.
The two meet up with Blaze's boyfriend under the pier, but as soon as Blaze leaves, he starts hitting on Ronnie.
Which is more like the ultimate downgrade.
Ronnie gets pissed off and heads home while her dad's writing a song.
Perhaps the last song?
Before going to bed, she washes her face, but decides to keep her makeup on, and talks to her dad about her parents' divorce.
Be mad. Be angry.
Be a bitch!
The next morning, Ronnie finds a raccoon eating a nest of sea turtle eggs.
I like turtles.
She calls a local aquarium, even though it's 260 miles away, and heads into town, surprisingly finding a book about sea turtles.
I like turtles.
She reads the book at a restaurant, only to run into the guy from the beach.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
He tells her his name is Will, and she exits, leaving behind what is assumed to be sexual tension in the process. That night, Ronnie sleeps outside to protect the turtle eggs, only to get the shit scared out of her by a raccoon. That morning, the aquarium, which in reality is 260 miles away, sends over a volunteer to protect the turtle eggs.
And who else could it be?
Later on that day, the subplot rears its ugly head.
We all know where this is going.
She tries to leave, gets arrested, this girl's a bitch, and her dad takes her home. That night, Ronnie stays with the turtle eggs,
I like turtles.
only this time Will stays with her. The two have a romantic evening and decide to go on a date the following morning.
It's kinda cool, huh?
It's incredible. So big.
Give me a hand up.
Dude, there are fucking sharks in there!
They follow up the shark attack by heading to the beach only to meet up with bitch number 2. And for some reason, she listens to the jealous ex instead of talking to him. So she heads home and acts all mopey until Will comes over just so he can be yelled at.
Even though he did absolutely nothing wrong.
Will, don't you dare make this about me.
Dude, she seems pissed. How are you gonna fix this? Aww, she's being sexually assaulted.
Ronnie then goes to Will's house only to find out that his parents are loaded. The two talk about some shitty excuse for character development, and Ronnie's invited to a wedding. She goes to see her dad at a burnt down church and gets a little cash to buy a dress for the wedding, but not before finding out that her dad is taking medication for an unknown illness.
It's probably nothing.
Unfortunately, before Ronnie gets a chance to buy her new dress, the subplot rises from the dead.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it!
The asshole leaves her, Ronnie gives her the money, blah blah blah. Turns out, Ronnie's little brother is actually really cool and gives her the money that he got from blackmailing her.
So I guess that makes blackmail okay?
And after a very thrilling dress montage, we're at the wedding.
Are you really wearing that?
But just when you think everything's gonna end happily, the subplot makes a special guest appearance. Yeah, Blaze's boyfriend shows up only to have a fight ensue at the wedding.
Oh my word, how unorthodox! How very unorthodox!
After the fight, Ronnie goes home with Will and they celebrate his victory by watching the sea turtles hatch.
I like turtles.
Okay, I promise that's the last time I'll play that clip.
Unfortunately, the evening's ruined as Ronnie's dad takes a turn for the worse and has to be taken to the hospital.
I wonder what he has.
Cancer.
Oh, wow. How original.
So Ronnie takes her dad home, and they find out that Will's friend and Blaze's boyfriend were responsible for burning down the church.
And for kinda sorta giving Ronnie's dad cancer.
This gets Ronnie so mad that she breaks up with Will, and decides to stay with her dad during his last few days as he writes his songs and she reads his old letters. On their last night together, Ronnie finds a song that her dad's been writing, and as soon as she's done playing it, he passes away.
Are you kidding me? The only good actor in this movie dies? We're given the great actor from Little Miss Sunshine, As Good as It Gets, and now what are we left with? A shitty pop singer, a bipolar bitch, and Thor Jr.? Fuck this movie.
Of course, we get a funeral scene. So, Ronnie plays her dad's song, the two get back together, she decides to go to Juilliard, and the film ends.
And now the question we've all been waiting for. Is this a bad movie? Well, kinda.
Yes, Miley Cyrus cannot act. And yes, this was written by Sparks as a vehicle to launch her career outside of the Hannah Montana franchise. But the film did have a decent subplot involving Greg Kinnear and Ronnie's brother building a stained glass window for the church. That had some legitimately heartwarming moments.
All things considered, it's worth a watch. And now for my final verdict, I give this film 2 shitty pop singers out of 5. If you want to suggest a movie for me to review, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comment section below. Or follow me on Tumblr or Twitter and leave your suggestion there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.